You ever wonder what your life would look like if you didn't quit that one time? What if you hustled just one more day? Let's talk about it. You see, hustle is not just about waking up early. It's about showing up when no one claps for you. It's about pushing forward when the only voice you hear is the one inside your head saying, quit. Now I want you to picture something. You're standing at the edge of your life, looking back, and all you see is a road paved with excuses, missed chances, and that feeling in your gut that says, I could have done more. That's regret. And let me tell you something. Regret doesn't whisper. It screams. It haunts your silence. It echoes in every opportunity you let die. But hustle? Hustle is your shield. It's what you do now that protects you from that future pain. People think success is about talent, number. It's about grit. It's about the nights you cried, but still showed up the next day. It's about the mornings when no alarm clock was needed because your vision woke you up. Now listen to me closely. Some of you are out here sleepwalking through life. You're breathing, but you ain't alive. You're waiting for motivation, but motivation doesn't come to the lazy. It comes to the mover. It comes to the grinder. It comes to the one who doesn't need applause to keep going. You think hustle is hard? Try regret. Try sitting in your 70s, watching the younger version of you on a movie screen, doing all the things you were too scared to try. Let me say this. You either suffer the pain of discipline today or the pain of regret tomorrow. But pain will be part of the process either way. So choose your pain while you still have the power. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to wake you up. This life, it's not a rehearsal. You don't get another take. So act like the cameras are rolling. Let your hustle be so loud that it silences every doubt, every critic, every fear, every excuse. The time is now, before regret finds you. You know what people don't talk about enough? The quiet moments. When nobody's watching, that's when the war is won. That's where character is built. See, everybody loves the result, the trophy, the spotlight, but nobody applauds the lonely nights, the hours when you doubt your worth, when the only motivation you got is a whisper that says, don't stop now. Let me be real with you. There will be days when it feels like the world forgot your name, days when the bank account's low, the dreams seem far, and even your friends go quiet. But hear me, that's when you dig deep. That's when the real ones separate themselves. You don't need more time. You need more focus. You don't need more follower might. You need more discipline. You don't need more motivation. You need to remember why you started. When you start something, you've already made a promise to your future self. You owe that version of you the victory. You owe them the late nights, the sacrifice, the silence, and the grind. And listen, regret is patient. It doesn't show up now. It waits. It waits until the noise dies down, until you're alone, until your chance has passed. And then it whispers, you should have done more. So let me ask you, when the pressure hits, when the excitement fades, will you fold or will you fight? Will you chase comfort or chase greatness? Because no legacy was built on convenience. No history maker played it safe. You don't become unforgettable, by being comfortable. Every day is one brick. Every choice is one step. And the question is, what are you building? A monument of discipline or a house made of excuses? You get one shot at this life. One. And if you don't give it your all, if you don't hustle like it matters, you'll look back with eyes full of tears and a heart full of what ifs. But you got a choice right here, right now. Don't choose easy. Choose purpose. Choose the grind before regret chooses you. Now ask yourself this. If tomorrow was the last page, did you write a story worth remembering? You know what hustle really is? It's not just energy, it's intention. It's waking up with purpose and going to bed, knowing you gave the day everything you had. Hustle is silent. It doesn't brag. It doesn't post every move. It moves in the dark and lets the light show what you've built. You see, everyone wants to be great until it's time to do what greatness demands. And what it demands is sacrifice, discomfort, consistency. Even when no one's clapping, even when no one believes. That's the test. Not when it's easy, but when everything in you says, I can't, and you respond, watch me. Let me tell you something real. You don't need to have it all figured out, but you do need to keep moving. Progress over perfection. Discipline over doubt. Because regret, it doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care that life got hard or that you were tired. Regret only cared that you stopped. So here's the truth. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to drag you out of bed, to push you into greatness. That's your job. And I know it's hard. There are days you'll question if it's even worth it. But let me remind you, the vision you had at the beginning, that fire in your chest, it meant something. You weren't crazy for dreaming big. You were called. You were chosen. And chosen ones don't quit. When it gets dark, that's when your light is needed most. That's when you rise or you disappear. And the world, it's watching. Now ask yourself, who will you be when it's no longer about hype? When it's just you and your reflection and the echo of what you could have done? Don't let your future self look back with shame. Don't hand over your legacy to laziness. This is the chapter where heroes are made, where the underdog decides to fight. So fight. You were born with potential, but you die with regret if you don't use it. Let me leave you with this. Life doesn't ask you what you planned. It judges you by what you did. And the harsh truth is, the clock is ticking. You got dreams? Then protect them. Not just with words, but with sweat, with discipline, with every choice you make. See, hustle doesn't mean you're grinding 24/7 without rest. It means you're intentional. It means when you rest with purpose. And when you rise with urgency. Because too many people are dying full of potential, full of unspoken words, unwritten books, unstarted businesses, dreams that were buried because fear shouted louder than faith. Not you, not today. You got breath in your lungs. You still got time on the clock. Don't you dare waste it. One day, you'll meet the person you could have become. And that meeting, it'll either be a celebration or a confrontation. Will they say, thank you for becoming me? Or will they whisper, you let fear win? I need you to decide right now. To hustle with meaning, to sacrifice for something bigger than comfort, to look your regrets in the eye and say, you're not welcome here. You were made for more. I know it. Deep down, you know it too. So prove it. Not for me, not for them, for you. Show up every day like your future depends on it, because it does. The world may not believe in you yet. That's okay. They don't need to. You do. Your hustle will speak for itself. Let your actions echo so loud that one day your name gets whispered in rooms you've never entered. But don't wait. There's no perfect moment. No green light from the universe. This right here is your moment. This is your green light. Let the world remember you, not for what you dreamed, but for what you did. For the fire you carry. For the nights you didn't quit. For the impact you left behind. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too tired. You're right on time. Now go, before regret finds you again.